Hi! Oh, set that still. Today I'm going to do a left-handed tutorial for a camel stitch. Now, a camel stitch is a really lovely stitch that gives you some beautiful and interesting texture. It looks a little bit like ribbing. It's not really ribbing, it's a kind of fake ribbing, but it looks really good. So I'm going to start my row with a chain of 1. Now, a camel stitch is made using a half double crochet stitch. That's a half double if you're using US terminology, or a half treble if you're using UK terminology. It's made a little differently though, because when you make a conventional half double crochet stitch, what you do is you insert your hook into these spaces across here. So to make a conventional half double, you yarn over and you go into that hole just there. And what you do is you pick up effectively the V from across the top on top of your hook here. And technically speaking, this loop here, this is the front loop of your stitch. This loop is the back loop of your stitch, and you go under both of them. And then you yarn over and come back through, and you yarn over and you go through all 3. And that gives you your conventional half double crochet stitch. Now, a camel stitch is actually made using an entirely different loop. I'm going to show you how to do it in rows. Lots of people do the camel stitch in rounds because then you're always working from the same face of your crochet. But I've got a pattern that uses it backwards and forwards in rows, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, when you insert your hook into this space normally, you've got the 2 loops on the top, the front and back loops, but you also have this extra loop at the bottom, the one that makes the bottom of the hole. This is the loop that we're going to use for our camel stitch. Now, I'm going to want to have all of my texture on the same side of my crochet. So I'm going to show you how to work the camel stitch from the back first of all, and then show you how to work it from the front. What we want to do to work it from the back is just turn your crochet, and you're going to find the hole that you would normally insert your hook into. So that's this one just here. Insert your hook into there, but what you're actually doing is picking up this loop just here with your hook and bringing that loop back through the hole so that you've got it on your hook there like that. Now we're going to yarn over and go back through just that first loop. There's your 3 loops on the hook, and we're going to yarn over and go through all 3. And let's do another one. So we're going to yarn over, turn your crochet, you're going to insert it into that same hole that you'd normally go into. Now, this is one of those stitches, because I'm naturally right-handed, that I have to do a little bit slowly because I'm a bit cack-handed at it. There we go. I'm all a bit clumsy. There we go. Yarn over and then through all 3. By pulling that loop to the back, what you do is you push the V to the front here. So yarn over, turn your crochet, insert your hook into the hole that you would normally work into from the front, but we're going to do it from the back. So that's in there. I'm going to just hook that loop and pull it back through. There you go. Yarn over through the first loop and yarn over through all 3. Yarn over, insert it into the hole, grab it. I'm just showing you from the front so that you can see what I'm doing from the front too. That gives you your loop on the back. Yarn over through 1, yarn over through 3. And if you can see here, you're starting to get the V's from the top, turn and face you. Now I'm going to carry on down this row, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like when I'm done. So this is the first camel stitch row complete, and you can see you've got all these lovely V's across here. So now we're going to chain 1, turn around and go back the other way. And this time we still want to have all of the texture on this face of your crochet, but this face is now at the back. So we're going to make the second row ever so slightly differently. We're going to work the second row from the front. So again, these are the holes that you would normally work into, and we're going to go and pick up the loop that's at the bottom of this hole, but this time we're working it from the front. So we're going to insert your hook from the front and not pull the loop through to the back of your crochet. So there we are, keep it at the front, yarn over through that loop, and then yarn over and through all three. Yarn over, and what happens as soon as you start putting the first one in, the top V's want to automatically turn over. So the loop that you're going to work into sits a little bit more prominent just across here. Insert your hook into there, yarn over back through that one, and yarn over and through all three. And we're going to keep doing that all the way around the row. So here's the next stitch. You see there's the V all the way over there. And this is the loop that we're going to work under. So pick that one up there. Oh, all three, there we go. And this is your line of loops. So we're going under this one. I'm going to do one more and then I'll turn it over and show you what it looks like. If I flip this over, you can see that you have a second row of V's developing across here. So this is the lovely camel stitch. Thank you for watching. Bye.